Hey y'all, hey, it is B. Kirkpatrick and I am back with another video. So on today's video, what you are seeing is just some simple prep items since I am here in Mexico, and right now we are gearing up for currently it's Tropical Storm Grace. They are looking for it to turn into a hurricane, and I am actually in Merida, Mexico, which is in the Yucatan, and they are saying that the storm is going to pass directly over us Wednesday, Thursday, between Wednesday and Thursday sometime. So I am from Texas, so I am very well aware of, what to do to prepare for a hurricane, as down in the United States and Texas. We have hurricanes all the time. So we deal with power outages, we deal with trees down, we deal with flooding. So yeah. So I thought that since I was in the, preparing mode, the gear to get things together here while we're here in Mexico, going through this storm, I said, let me stop and film a video so that I can help someone else that may be traveling internationally and they have to actually go through a storm. And so I wanted to come today and just kind of give you real simple, real quick, my top 5 basic things to do with getting prepared for a hurricane or a storm or any type of weather that you may endure while you are traveling abroad. So the first thing is make sure that you get supplies. And so when I say supplies, most places have some type of grocery store, some type of hardware store. There's Walmarts everywhere. So you may want to stop by one of those. And when I say supplies, I mean, like get some food, get extra water. And when I say water, you want to at least have minimum, at least 2 to 3 days worth of water per person that's in your household. So then that's just drinking water. Of course, if you have extra means to get, extra water for flushing toilets and stuff like that to store, then yes, you can definitely do that as well. But you just want to make sure that you have good, clean drinking water, at least enough for 2 to 3 days per person. Also, you want to make sure that you get gas in your vehicles. If you have a vehicle abroad, make sure that you have gas in your vehicle, top it off, as well as gas in your propane tanks. Here in Mexico, a lot of the stoves is ran by gas, and so you want to make sure that you top those off and you have what you need just in case you without power, you at least be able to have some gas. And of course, no one can get out to you if it is an actual storm and it's flooding and all that good stuff. So you want to do that. Make sure you get flashlights. Yes, you see the flashlights here, and extra batteries. These are just the flashlight that I brought with me from the US. It's just a little flashlight that you get at Walmart. You can always grab some more at Walmart or anything like that. Any places like that that sell hardware supplies. Local grocery stores most of the time have them anyways, a common item. So you can pick up some of those there. Also too, I did get a extra batteries. So make sure you have extra batteries as well for your flashlights. Don't just get the flashlight and not have any extra batteries, because it may not be, you don't know how long you may be without power. And so the set that they may have came with only lasts for so long, and you want to make sure that you have enough just so that you can have light with the extra batteries. Also too, with your food, another thing to do, a lot of times when the electricity is out, go ahead, and if you have noticed ahead of time, is to freeze a couple of bottles of water like this. You can take a couple of these and freeze them, and that way if the power goes out, then you can stuff it in your refrigerator, or to keep stuff cool with the frozen ice that the frozen bottled water is made. And of course, if the power goes out, stay out of the refrigerator and the freezer. Try not to open it as less as possible, so that way it can retain the coolness and keep your stuff good until you regain power again. Number 2, the second thing you want to do is make sure that you charge all of your devices. And when I say charge all of your devices, if you have time enough, fair warning enough like we have here, today's Tuesday. And so, like I said, the storm is supposed to hit either Wednesday night and between Wednesday and Thursday. So we have enough time to make sure that all of our devices are charged, like our cell phones, our iPads, our tablets. Also, if you have battery packs, a lot of times when you're traveling, you have, the extra battery packs for your phone and stuff like that. We have this one here, and I actually have two of these. And so these have been fully charged as well. And then also, I did bring along my GoPower Plus, and I ordered this from Amazon right before I came. And so that is something that you can take on the plane with you if you are traveling. It has to be in your checked luggage, but I do suggest wherever you're flying, whatever airline you're flying with or however you're traveling, if you're going to bring something like that with you when you're traveling abroad, make sure you check your airline guidelines regarding those type of devices. But coming here to Mexico, I could have it in my check bag. So that's something, extra power station that we have. And this also has a flashlight on it as well as a radio. And that's something you may want to consider having too, or downloading a radio app, offline radio app that you can put on your phone even without power or internet service, it would still work. So that's number 2. Make sure you charge all your devices. Oh, and in number 2, also I would suggest downloading games and downloading movies on your phone or your devices in case you have kids or whatever, because of course when the lights go out there is no internet, and so you would at least have those offline games and offline movies that you guys can watch during that time until power returns. Number 3, also when you're abroad and you are traveling and you may be going through a storm, number 3 is to speak with your landlord or your property owner. And why I say that is because if you are renting somewhere or you're doing Airbnb, or even if you're in a hotel, you want to reach out to the property owners just to find out what their protocols are, or is there anything specific that you need to do within the dwelling to, kind of protect the property as well as protect yourself. Just for example, for myself, we are currently in an Airbnb. So I did reach out to my host and let them know, hey, we have, plenty of water and all that good stuff, but is there anything additional that I need to do here to make sure that the dwelling is good for, to be able to go through the storm? And so my host did reply and said, yes, the only thing, just to make sure that you guys have what you need. If I needed something extra, they were willing to go and get it. And also he said that he's going to come by early in the morning to make sure that the gas is topped off and everything is good with that, and, kind of lock it up just in case of debris falling and stuff like that. So that is number 3. Make sure you speak with your property managers and your host or whoever you're renting from to make sure you find out what their hurricane emergency protocol is during such incidents as we're speaking of. Number 4, and I find this one very, very important as well as not only preparing within the house, but number 4 is reach out to your family and let them know what your plans are in case you lose power. And also, if you're a part of any other groups like expat groups that travel all over the world, reach out to those groups and kind of let them know and see, hey, this is what I'm going through, this is what our plans are, so that you can keep in communication with family and friends and kind of let them know, hey, ahead of time, this is what my plans are. Should this happen, this is what I'm going to do, just in case they need to get in contact with you, or, just keep that communication open, because you are traveling abroad, meaning that you may be millions of miles away from family and friends, but we have the internet thus far so that we can keep in touch. And so that's something that you definitely want to do. And the last thing, number 5. Number 5 is simply get out and talk to the locals. Get out and see what the local people are doing. Ask questions. Find out, hey, this is my first time going through a hurricane. What do I need to do? Like the guy that delivered our laundry, he said, hey, it's a storm coming. Make sure you have plenty of water. You know, you're up on the second floor, you should be fine. But make sure you have water and food and gas. That's their main things here in Mexico. So get out and talk to the local people. Find out what they do during this time, because they know better than you do. You are in a foreign place. This is their home, so they know what to expect and they know what to do. And just because, like myself, I've been through a hurricane before in the States, in Texas, it may not be the same thing here in Mexico. So it's good to just overall get out and talk to the people and find out what they're doing, and then follow suit after that. So those are my top 5 things that you need to do to prepare if you are abroad, internationally, traveling, whatever, and preparing for a hurricane or any type of storm. We're going to run through them one more time. Number 1 is get supplies. Number 2, charge all of your devices. Number 3 is speak with your landlord and property manager to find out what their plans are during times like these. Number 4, reach out to family and friends, let them know what your plans are. And number 5, get out and talk to the locals. Find out what they're doing. All right, you guys, I am going to get out of here. I hope that you found this video very helpful. Make sure you share this video with everyone you know that may be traveling or thinking about traveling, and say, hey, you need to look at this, and this is some of the small things that you can do to make sure that you're prepared for such times as these. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button and hit that bell where it says all. So guess what? You will be notified the next time that I drop a new video. I am going to get out of here, and we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.